to look there.
Wow, this is my face. Whoa, God. Okay. My young self was here like, oh my god, I want to save so I can go out. Oh my god. I hope you guys are fabulous. My name is Tumi and this is Young, Broke and Fabulous. If it's your first time here, you are not a slayer. To become a slayer, all you need to do is click subscribe and hit the notification bell and the all options so you don't miss a notification every time I post a new video. And if you're a returning slayer, welcome back, babe. I appreciate you. So guys, today I'm going to be reacting to the video I did in 2017. I'm very sure I was still 21 then, and it's called 10 tips to avoid being miserably broke. So I'm just gonna listen to my own financial advice from my 22-year self and go through the tips with you and see if I have any different feels about the tips now, and how I've kind of tackled being broke as an adult. Because when I did this video, I wasn't an adult yet. I hadn't gotten a job yet. My mom was still paying rent, and yeah, my allowance was like 1,500. So a lot has changed since then. But yeah, let's get into the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Before I go to my next tip, I think, guys, let's have a conversation in the comment section. How do you feel about that shared bill thing? Like, say for instance, there's 10 of us, we go out, we have food, we have drinks, we are a group of friends that went out, and then the bill comes. Do you want to go for the option of splitting the bill equally, or the option of, hey, this is my food, this is what I ordered, this is whatever, I'm gonna pay my section, you pay your section? Please put in the comment section. Tip number one, save. This is a given, guys. I know if you are on a very tight budget, it's really difficult to have extra money to save, but I'm saying if you ever do have extra money to save, please save it, so that when people call you up and be like, yo man, where are you, let's go turn up, you can be like, yo, I'm coming, not, oh my god, I'm broke. Because that was my speech for so long, and people stopped inviting me to things because I'm just broke. But now I've figured out a way to be like less broke. First tip for me, it's still like a very important tip in avoiding being broke and in generally like having a safety net and in terms of saving. And even though I was preaching it here, I was not doing it, and I was not doing it for the longest time in my adulthood. Because what we do as people, we know we're supposed to save, but the way we plan our money, it's always overstretched to a point that, you know what, you don't make money to save. So we don't think of saving first, we think of saving last, and which is like a thing I've learned to not have. So if you have a problem with saving, especially if you have extra, you have an income, what you need to do is put saving under your budget. So when you are doing your full budget, put saving under your budget, and make sure that if you're not disciplined like me, it's like you're saving it with a place that just takes the money directly from your account. So you don't have an option to be like, no, I'll save next month, because I'm this day old and I have been I struggled a lot with saving, but at least I know there's that one amount that goes out and I can't like reverse it or do anything. But in terms of like making sure I have accessible savings that I save, I still need to be disciplined with that. And at this time, my priorities were not in check. The fact that I'm saying that I'm going to be saving so that I can go out, like I'm saving for umnandi, but growing up I have learned one thing that's important that I have done and we've done throughout the years is that we in our budget we allocate for entertainment, because as young people that's something that we find important for us. It might not be the same for other people, but because we know that it's something that's part of our lives and that's something that we like, we actually budget for it. So yeah, my young self was here like, oh my god, I want to save so I can go out. Oh my god. Tip number 2, do it yourself. Don't destroy it yourself, but DIY, do it yourself. What I mean by do it yourself, I mean buy groceries, cook yourself. Don't go buy takeout, because takeout is expensive at the end of the day. 2, do your own hair and nails. And if you can't do that, at least find somebody like me who does it for a much cheaper price. Like I do it for a quarter, not that a salon would charge you. I'm the DIY queen. That's where like Young, Broke and Fabulous came from. I have always found a way to rock. Like even the hair in this video, I remember the hair piece was like 70 rand, like those full cover hair pieces, and I literally like did the wig myself, styled it myself. I was on top of things in terms of DIY. Even now I still DIY most of my things, but because of having access to a bit of more money, because I work now, I have like one thing, I have a helper. I do still buy groceries and cook, but we cook less, which is, I should be listening to the younger me who's saying like, cook your food. Your food is there in the fridge for you to cook, because takeaways take up your money. Tip number 3, plan in advance. If you're going to go out, go to Zomato. Check out the prices. Like say, okay, we plan to go to a restaurant with my friend. So I search a restaurant on Zomato, go to the menu list, see, okay, I'm going to order this, it's going to be this much. So that you can come with the exact amount of money that you're going to need and extra for like maybe one more drink. So my 3rd tip is still, I know I'm lying. I wish I still applied it more, because what I've seen is we are like very nonchalant about like places we go to now, and we just like, oh yeah, let's go. But before, when people invite me to a place, there was this amazing app called Zomato. I don't know if you guys know Zomato, but that was the best thing since sliced bread. I love Zomato with my whole heart, because it had a list of all the restaurants, and you could like look at the reviews, you could actually like look at the prices on the menus, and they would give you an average of how much you'd spend for 2, for 1, and that allowed me to plan in advance in terms of like going out. I was able to be to plan that, okay, I'm going to spend this much, and I already know what I'm gonna order. When I get there, I'm not even trying to be like, let's share our order. What I have, what I'm gonna order, I know what I'm gonna spend. But now like as we grow older, I've seen this thing. My friend will suggest a video, like a place, or it will just be like, oh yeah, we're going to a place. I haven't been doing this for a while, and I should do it again, where I used to actually plan what I'm gonna eat there. Also, it's because I'm a very indecisive person, so I will end up being like, oh, what are you ordering? I'll order that, because like long menus just confuse me, and I end up just ordering something I didn't want. So Zomato and planning in advance actually allowed me to see, okay, I'm gonna eat a dish that's 80 rand, order a drink that's 20 rand, and like 10 rand is for tip. Then I know that's how much I would spend. Don't only plan in advance for going out, planning in advance for trips, planning in advance for buying something big. I have a lot of hauls, but I do plan for them in my budget, and I even put an amount called miscellaneous, because I'm the type to go to discount to buy something that's 50 rand, and then I end up spending 400. Do I still overspend on my budget? I do, but I found a way that accommodates my sometimes impulsive spending, and also the hauls that I do, which is an investment for my channel, by the way. Stay indoors. I know it's sad, but you know what, it doesn't hurt to just stay indoors some weekend, because it will help you save some money and avoid being terribly, miserably broke. If you're still going out every weekend, I'm sorry for you. Your money is not gonna stay in here. It's just gonna go and be nice. Not to me shaming me. Not myself shaming me. Why are you shaming me, you young girl who's 21? What do you know? Did you know that COVID is gonna come and make you hate being at home? Anyways, anywho guys, slayers, this tip is still a very good tip. I could apply it as well, and we've actually done that in May. We overstretched our entertainment budget, so now every weekend we literally need to be staying in the house, and it's really a good tip. It's really a good tip. But is staying indoors nice? It's not, darling. Not after the pandemic. No, I used to be fine with this until lockdown happened, and I don't want to be in my house. One thing lockdown taught me, there's nothing in your house that's going to, like, your couch has had enough of you. Get out, explore places. But for someone with a limited budget like us now this month, when we spent our entertainment budget within the first week, we are staying indoors, and that's how you avoid being miserably broke. Because if you do now forced to go out and you don't have money, you will never have money, because now you're spending on reserves that are not there. Go, you know money. Hey, you know money. It doesn't show in your account, but you know money. 5, I know you're probably thinking, oh, she's crazy, I'm not gonna stay in. Rule number 5 is for you. If you can't stay indoors, don't overspend and carry only the amount you need. Like I said, she's dragging us. She's dragging us, this girl. I think this also goes back to tip number, I don't know if it's tip number 2, whatever, but carrying exactly the amount you are gonna need. So you know that, you know what, right now all I have is 250, and that's what I budgeted, 250. And once my 250 is up, it's up, it's gone, it's finito, it's finished. Don't spend over. But me today, in this current age, I could really take this advice at this girl. Before I go to my next tip, I think, guys, let's have a conversation in the comment section. How do you feel about that shared bill thing? Like, say for instance, there's 10 of us, we go out, we have food, we have drinks, we are a group of friends that went out, and then the bill comes. Do you want to go for the option of splitting the bill equally, or the option of, hey, this is my food, this is what I ordered, this is whatever, I'm gonna pay my section, you pay your section? Please put in the comment section. I'm split about this. I swear I'm split about this. Say for instance, if I'm out with people and we pretty much were ordering around the same vibes, I feel like maybe if the differences are like 20 rand or 5 rand, it's not a big deal. But if I came with a certain budget, I do actually want to pay my bill on my own, because I came with a specific budget. Yes, I wanted to join you guys and everything, but because I know my budget restrictions, I came with a specific budget. This actually comes up on the table like, come on guys, we are adults, we can't do this, like, let's just pay the bill. And I'm just like, no, even though we are adults, we are not at the same place, and we are not earning the same, we are not on the same place career wise and budget wise and responsibility wise. So it's unfair to expect someone to foot a bill that maybe if I planned and I spent 180, but the divided bill ends up making us pay 250 or 300 each. Tip, guys, this is going to help you out so much. Get yourself a part-time job. Promotion jobs are everywhere here in Joburg or Pretoria. Google is your best friend, so just Google and find part-time jobs. I promise you, it's not easy. I've been through it. It's not easy, but when you get that whap at the end of the month, It's so easy to spend it on shoes and clothes and whatever you need. And you can actually call up your friends, be the one calling up your friends like, hi guys, you wanna hang out? Because I'm not broke this time. So get yourself a part-time job and some of your problems might be easier. Part-time jobs. Guys, some of us are not privileged to be moneyed in, like, when you get to varsity, and the only way to be able to have like extra money after you buy groceries and you deal with the important things is extra part-time jobs. It's not simple, but it's possible, especially with promotion jobs being a thing. I just really don't know if promotion jobs are still a thing now in the digital age where brands are going for influencers more, but I'm pretty sure there's still some agencies that offer promotion jobs. I used to do promotion jobs. I used to be there with like this huge table. Like, guys, you had to carry that table to the store every day because the stores would not allow you to leave the table there even though you are promoting at the store the whole weekend. Guys, if any of you relate to promotion struggles, please comment in the comment section. I've never been an alcohol promoter, so I'm just like used to in-store promotions. And in-store promotions, you always have this huge table that you have to assemble, and you have to, like, I remember I had to wear this apron, yeah, Flora Margarine. I've also done stock, and like you give people freebies so that they can buy, and then at the end of the day you count how many sales you made, then you get paid at the end of the month, and there's a rate that you get paid hourly. I remember my rate, like, it was 55 Rand hourly, but I would work 4 hours, and if you sum up those hours during the weekend, it's really good hours. Like I said in my thing is, Google is your best friend. Search for available part-time jobs, and for me, I've never been ashamed of my struggle or my growth, because at the end of the day, I knew the type of person I was. I was not going to be in the blesser game, no ways, but I still like nice things. I really still like nice things. You can hear me in the video saying, at the end of the month, when I get my money, I'm going to buy myself nice things. And I really liked being able to buy myself nice things and being able to have a bit of extra money to do things that I like to do. I chose to get a part-time job. Was it easy? No. I searched for a lot of agencies. I've been to those ones where you stand in line and there's hundreds and hundreds of you, only for them to never call you back or have any promotions jobs that come your way. But if you can, please do. Don't buy things you don't need. I cannot emphasize this enough, because I'm victim to buying things I don't need. If you're buying something on sale and you think you saved, you didn't save. You didn't plan to buy that, so that means you lost. You didn't save, because initially you went in store, you didn't plan to buy that, so you just took money that was not planned for and bought that thing. So yeah, trust me, you didn't save. I've fallen for this trap a lot of times, and I trust you know better. So don't buy things you don't need, guys. Still stand by this tip. Don't buy things you don't need. And if you go into store and you are like, I'm coming here to buy toothpaste, then you're like, oh, okay, and then you see this, you know, those discount aisles, and then now you end up buying all these things that you didn't plan to buy just because they were on sale. The fact that you didn't plan to buy them means that you are spending money that you are not planning to buy, to spend, which is you are not saving, you are just spending money you are not planning to buy. But what's a save is, I budgeted 1,800 to buy sneakers. Then I got to the sneaker shop, and those sneakers that were 1,800 were 1,200. I saved 600. That's when you saved. Discount stores are your best friend, guys. Since I discovered like stores like PQ and Jam, and you get super quality stuff just because they made like a tiny error in Woolworths, or I get a lot of H&M stuff. I'm not even going to go into this one. The whole reason you are subscribed to Young Broke and Fabulous is because I'm plugging you constantly on stores that sell affordable clothing, that sell quality clothing. So we are not even going to go into this one, because I still say, if you are at a low budget, if you are low budget hun, like discount stores are the way to go, because you still get, I don't know if they're called discount stores, I don't know what they're called actually, Bo FBO, your PQ, your Jam Clothing, your international brands, IBO. I really don't know what they're called, but I just call them discount stores in the store. But I can bring you all these hauls because I buy at these stores and I look bomb. I know for a fact I look bomb, and that's on period. Thank you so much for tuning in, Slayers. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And if you wanna watch the video, it's an old video, but I have made it live for you to go and watch the full thing. If you wanna watch the full thing, like, it's still, I feel like it's still a good video, but it's advising someone who's 21 or less than 21, who doesn't have adult responsibilities like rent, a house, a car and so many things. I'm only focusing on like entertainment and clothes and stuff, but I still hold the same principle as the girl who was 21, just that the money is allocated differently on top of still clothes and entertainment. But yeah, enjoy the video, enjoy this one, enjoy the other one, enjoy all my other videos, and yeah, see you next time, Slayer. Bye.